Hello, and welcome to episode 73 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever is current in the industry. This week, we've got our monthly releases episode where we cover basically now we're going to be covering our favorite songs of the month, and then also we have a fourth topic because we're going to be putting the releases in three topics. The fourth one's going to be, technically a single review, I guess.
Yeah, it's a single.
Yeah, so anyways, on with the actual podcast. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
Get it, hit it, kill it.
Pristin.
Yes, Pristin.
Without any context, like the FBI guy that's monitoring this whole thing is like, "Yo, he's about to kill someone. We should call the cop." I wonder if
Nate instantly gets swatted because we start Twitch streaming. Somebody tunes into just that moment.
Oh no, I'd be the one getting swatted because I'd be the one anyway. But no, like imagine. I wonder if the FBI guy monitoring our stream or our Skype chat is a fan of K-pop. Let us know. Blink once for yes.
All right. And also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who usually has three things.
Number one. My Celtics got taken down by the Cavs over the weekend. I was really pissed. But the funniest story came out of the NBA just very recently. Hold on, I should actually give you guys this link because it's really funny. So, there's this guy.
Is it funnier than the confetti?
Yes. It's with the same team. It's with the same team.
Goodness.
So, the president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers, Brian Colangelo, has found himself in the midst of a Twitter scandal where basically he has like 5 alt Twitter accounts, or they discovered like all these alt Twitter accounts where he's just talking shit about his own players, like talking about like leaking medical reports, which is like illegal and stuff. And then there's like all this sort of like stuff he's just like talking to like trying to defend or like trying to like say bad stuff about his own players, and obviously he can't do it since he's the president of the team. And then there's like stuff where somebody's making fun of his collars, and then he responds back with, quote, "That is a normal collar. Move on, find a new slant." Like this guy's just like super insecure. And then, yeah, the story broke on Monday, and then afterwards, all the Twitter accounts got deleted or were deactivated, and somebody was checking like the reset password, and all of them were linked to the same phone number. So this is like the funniest story I have ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
like how thin-skinned do you have to be where you have to make like fake Twitter? No, there's actually like Kevin Durant. There's a basketball player where he got caught using alt Twitter accounts, like giving himself.
I recall that one.
Yeah, so he's a match made in heaven.
And he accidentally did it on his own account or whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is about the NBA and just like really funny stuff that happens, but yeah, it's gold right now. This is a gold mine. Speaking of stuff that's a gold mine, number 2. Hip hop is beefing so hard right now because like Drake and Pusha T are just keep going like blow for blow with diss tracks. So partially my non-K-pop recommendation of the week would be Pusha T's new album Daytona. Pretty good. I actually haven't really listened to Pusha T before this, but I was pretty impressed. So the last song on his album was basically a like Drake, Lil Wayne, like everyone that's associated with Drake diss track, and then the same day, Drake releases a song called Duppy Freestyle, because Pusha T was like talking about like how Drake is like, oh, he was being accused of having ghostwriters or like people like writing songs for him, and so then Drake goes after him, and then there's like this whole thing where he's like, oh, just by responding to you, I'm probably giving you money, or I'm probably like helping your exposure, so. And then he actually on Instagram, Drake showed a picture of him. He actually sent Pusha T's company an invoice for like services rendered or something like that, and then Pusha T comes back with a song called the Story of Adidon, and the picture of it, oh my god, it's like apparently it was a really old picture of Drake, like it was from some marketing campaign, but he's wearing like blackface or something like that, like really crazy like stuff. And in the song he's talking about how he has like a hidden son. Like, he had, like, a son with, like, some porn star turned like artist or whatever, and he even knows the kid's name and everything. Like basically just like all this like insane dirt. So yeah, and Drake had to respond to like the blackface thing, but he hasn't made a response track yet. But this is literally like I've been following it the whole weekend. It's insane.
You know what we need though? Another Casper diss track.
We need the I would love the K-pop equivalent of this. You kidding me? just really intense, like, or just like how when Super B made that stupid song when Kathy from Dia just like went off on him. So yeah, we need this in K-pop right now. We need some diss tracks
for this episode. We do
Fuck
have a
Super
Super
B.
B in the in the cards tonight.
Well, I mean,
yes and no,
really.
But we're not covering it. But anyway,
Yeah.
And lastly,
on the spreadsheet.
We did write it on the spreadsheet. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Last but not least, number 3, possibly the happiest note or the happiest story. We're getting Pokemon on Switch.
Woo!
And
But it's not that Pokemon game though.
But it's a remake of like Yellow, which is my favorite Pokemon, and you can cheat and like you can have Eevee right on your head.
I have mixed feelings about it as like a more hardcore player. I'm still gonna play it because it still looks really fun, but it's not the Pokemon game I wanted. That comes out next year.
Yeah, next year, but I'm still gonna play the heck out of this. You kidding me? Like,
yeah. I think I'll actually try to catch them all on this one because it's manageable.
150. Yeah, you don't have to like worry about that. But yeah, 151 is definitely manageable. So yeah, I'm super excited for all of this. And even though I was kind of shitting on like the free game that they released, like Pokemon Quest, it's surprisingly addicting. I was playing it a while, so
like Pokemon Roblox.
Yeah, it's like a really like crappy like RPG sort of thing, but. Yeah, lots of Pokemon news, and yeah, that made my whole week. That made my whole week when this announcement went down. So, yep, 3 things,
Yep.
one crazy thing, one beef, and one Pokemon thing.
All right. So, are we doing the single first, or are we doing releases?
We're doing a single first.
All right. So on to topic 1, which is our review of the two whole tracks on Pristin V's. Like unit debut single.
Yep. Also, you didn't say no blow note. How dare you?
# no blow note.
Also, you didn't introduce yourself.
They know who I am. Let's be honest.
Do they?
You know
Do
who
they?
I am.
If you don't,
Comment
you just need to
69.
read. Yeah. If you don't know who I am, comment 69.
Okay. Yeah. So Pristin V's debut single. Album Like a V. So beforehand, if you don't know, Pristin's Pledis girl group, IOI branch. So they've had 2 releases, 2 mini albums. And this is a subunit debut with 5 of the members. It's Nayoung, Kilkyung, Unwoo, Roa, and Reina. That's one of the reasons why to V. The other thing that V stands for is villain, which is why it's all dark and they have guns. Yep. And like, at one point, Na-young's arrested and has handcuffs on in a police station.
Like our friend Cooper pointed out, they should have the next one. Pristin H. For heroes.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they do that because
I hope they make it like a. Like actually, like they are like superheroes and stuff in the music video.
I hope.
Oh god.
I hope that I want them to do a like. What was the name of the Mamamoo song where they diss each other? I want speaking of beef, I want diss tracks.
1 centimeter.
Yeah, 1 centimeter. I want diss tracks between Pristin V and Pristin H or whatever they're gonna call the rest of them.
Yeah, I feel like that. I wouldn't be surprised because Pledis did this with After School. They had Red and Blue. And Red was like a sexier concept, and then Blue was like the cute concept. So I wouldn't be surprised. And
also Orange.
Huh?
Orange.
Well, Orange Caramel. That was different.
Yeah, that's basically another group entirely. It wasn't. It wasn't like a subunit at all.
Well, I mean, Orange Caramel became more popular
than After School. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they have Pristin H or whatever they decide to call it. Especially because, like this was definitely the girls that would fit this type of song, and like some of them could have fit this song, some of the ones that aren't here, but like the 5 that are left definitely suit the like more innocent, cute stuff.
They're all the older members, aren't they?
I
didn't check, but
sure.
I know.
I think so. I don't know how old Yuha is.
Because I know Xion, I'm pretty sure she's still 17.
Yeah, Xion's young, and then
Kyle's
young. Kyla's young.
Yeah, I don't know how, and I think
and
Yehana. I think Yehana's young. Yuha is probably middle of the road.
Yeah,
she's like the only one that I think would have also fit in this group.
Yeah, I agree. Like I think the other 4 definitely have to be in the cute one.
Well, yeah, and I think they could have
age, and then Yehana, I don't think she would fit in this.
They could have switched Yuha and Unwoo. Like Unwoo would have fit a cute group too.
Yeah.
But she works well in this. I think.
They needed her vocals.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like the other, if they do another group, the other group has Seungyeon.
Yeah.
For vocals, so like they needed to split up the main vocals. Okay, we will start with "Get It," which is the title track. So this is like a dark girl crush song. It's like 90s R&B with a trap beat. In my opinion, this is one of the best synth hooks I've heard in K-pop. The chorus is like super catchy. I mean, I'm just gonna gush about the song for a while. Like you have Reina's whispering before the chorus is like ridiculous. The bridge is, I love how the bridge just cuts out all the instrumentals, and then slowly builds them back up. Like when the bridge starts, it's just Unwoo singing, and then the beat slowly fades back in. Choreo's really good. They look amazing. Color usage in the music video is really good. Really, my only the only thing I wish was changed about the song is I wish the rap sections were longer. Like Reina's section's 2 lines and Nayoung's section's like 2 lines. That's it.
I feel like the rap, especially with Reina's, like I was like
that's it.
It seemed like she was about to go in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like I'm just like hearing this song for the first time. I was like, oh god, finally! Like Reina gets to. I feel like she's like they're letting they're taking like the. Again, I keep going back to the rock. Yeah, I keep going back to the Rock Lee. Like when he takes off the weights, basically, it's just like, oh, Reina finally gets to go in, and then she gets like 2 lines. I don't know, like what she did was just like went in, but I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, that was disappointing. I feel like that was heavily underutilized. I feel like this kind of concept is made for like Reina and Nayoung. Like this is kind of
really. Like this style of music too is really good for the rap breakdowns. Like they don't feel out of place.
Mm-hmm. If anything, they kind of belong in this kind of style of music as opposed to like what Pristin's done for singles. Like I don't know.
I honestly, when the other girls are older, I think they could definitely like find a really good place in here.
Like this, I feel like I kind of like this better than either than either of the songs. I mean, that's not to say they're too bad, but I feel like this is kind of more what I think of when I think Pristin. Like the joke is basically they made an entire concept out of Black Widow, and Black Widow is like one of my favorite songs off their first mini album. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I feel like this is a good direction for them to go in, and I kind of just it sucks that we'll only be able to. Who knows? Maybe like the next single will take some of this into account, but I feel like it sucks that we'll only be able to see this whenever it's Pristin V doing like their subunit stuff. But.
Yeah, I think like Jacob said, I don't think it will be just them. It's just right now they don't really fit it. We just lost like all light on Jacob's face, by the way.
Yeah, it's
so dark.
Sorry, my monitor is the only thing that's light, and I went onto a darker page.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, regardless of the fact that like the rap sections need to be longer, this is my favorite IOI branch single and probably my favorite song of the year so far.
Honestly, I think I could agree. Like I've been listening to this like heavily in my current rotation. So to update on the whether these are the older members or not, they are, except for Yuha. She's 1997, and then Kyung and Unu are 1998.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's the only older member that's not in this group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the like Yehana is the oldest of the other four, and she was born in 1999.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'd be fine, but I think she's just way too cute to like.
No, yeah, she's adorable.
Do that kind of thing.
It would not fit her at all.
Yeah, and then Sungyun is 1999 as well. Xian's 2000, and then Kyla's 2001.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know if you guys saw any of this, but apparently on Stan Twitter, which means it's gonna be bad. Apparently everyone was like, why is Pristin copying Blackpink? To which I say, not every bad girl, or like not every fierce girl group concept is copying Blackpink.
Well, of course it is. Like, Blackpink invented this concept. What are you talking about?
Dude, 21 fans used to do that all the time as well.
Yeah, same.
Like, I remember when I Got a Boy came out, they're like, oh my god, SNSD is copying 21. And then
it's
you
not
go back
even
and
close.
listen to that now, and it doesn't even
It's not even close. And I as someone that like listens to 21 religiously, that's nothing like it.
It's literally just because of the clothes, like the concept, like the hip hop concept.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, again, they never invented that. YG never invented that look. So
no, but people are dumb.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, like, even like sonically, it doesn't even sound anything like. Basically, what I was saying is like, this is, if anything, this is basically the Korean interpretation of Fancy by Iggy Azalea, not like Blackpink's any type of music.
Honestly, like I kind of like this song better than anything Blackpink has come out with so far.
Ooh, don't say that. Don't say that.
No. Like, that's not even a knock on them. Like, it's a really good song. Blackpink just doesn't have any music because YG sucks ass.
Like, I can feel that. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm
I really
on...
like Blackpink. It's just like,
I don't know. Maybe I haven't had a chance to let this sink in just yet. But I don't know if I'm as high as you guys are in that, ranking it as the best like IOI branch single. But it's great. Again, it's
definitely one of my favorites. Yeah.
This is what I want. This is what I've wanted from Pristin.
I don't know if it's better than Roller Coaster by Se.A though. I really love that song.
I don't know. But... Like that's another topic on in its own where we have to rank.
Well, we did that last year. We'll do it again sometime this year.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out when we did that last year so we can just do it every year.
But yeah, I do feel like this is a future that they can lean, or a sound that they can lean into, for whenever they do decide to bring the main group into this sort of sound.
Mm-hmm. And moving on to Spotlight. So this is a more EDM girl group song. I thought this was like a pretty simple song, but it was effective at what it was trying to do. Mm-hmm. I really like the mixture of, there's like a mixture of modern synths and like 80s inspired synths, and I thought they like did a really good job mixing the two. Because like the beat is very like 80s inspired, like synth sounding, but like the upfront instrumentals are definitely more modern.
Yeah, I'd say the synths are definitely pulled from 80s style synth pop, whereas the style of vocal chopping, or like the style of like pitch shifted vocals that they use in the background, are definitely more of the modern take. But yeah, I like this kind of music. I mean, it's not... obviously, it pales in comparison to Get It, just because it's a really good song. Yeah. But yeah, this is enjoyable too, definitely. I'm a huge fan of all types of synth pop, so yeah, this was a great song.
Yeah, I actually thought this song was really, really strong as far as like an album track goes.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Like, honestly, this could probably stand on its own as like,
it could be
as a title track. Like if Get It didn't exist,
Get It, I guess, wasn't insane,
and I'd be like perfectly fine with this song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I do like that. Again, I like that they're able to. Some people might be thinking maybe it's too early. They've only had 2 singles and they're already doing a subunit. But I do like that they're able to experiment more with, again, these sounds that we're not necessarily hearing with the main group. Again, we're not getting much synth pop, or we're not getting much, I don't know, like soulful or like really like funky like hip hop type music from the main group as well. So yeah, it's a nice way for them to round out the sort of sound that they have.
Yep. So yeah, those are a short review.
So are we going to rate it? It's kind of hard to rate.
I'm
two
rating
songs.
it. I mean,
I'm not
rating
rating it.
because
I
it's a 10 out
can't
of 10.
rate this.
But
no,
it's
I
like
can't rate
literally my favorite song of the year. So
If this
10
were
out
a
of 10.
mini, if it had like 2 more songs, I'd be fine with rating it. but-
yeah, I would rate it. Yeah, I think that's the only shame is that it's a single album where, like, again, this is a sound I've wanted to hear, and for us to only get 2 songs is really yeah. It just leaves you wanting more.
When it was
in a way.
originally announced, I thought it was a mini album. So yeah, when I
thought it would be as well,
disappointed.
but maybe they'll come out with another subunit and then have a mini,
Like, put it
or
together,
maybe put them both those tracks in the next Pristin album. Who knows?
Oh, they'll definitely. Yeah, actually, I'm trying to think. I don't know if the After School Red and Blue tracks ever made it onto an After School album.
I mean, they could do like Daya, where they had like the BCHCS and I forget the other
Oh
group.
god, those are such bad abbreviations.
Yeah, well, they could do that where they just sort of split it into 3, where it's main group, subunit, and then other subunit, which again would be interesting. They have enough members for that, so yeah. I'll be interested to see what the not just the sales, but what the reception for this is in Korea. Because again, I feel like if it does well enough, that this might become like the sound of Pristin eventually.
10 out of 10. Give it the shiny, Jacob.
No,
I don't care. I don't care if we didn't rate it. We
if I were to rate it, I'd give it at least a 9. I think so. Yeah.
Give it the shiny. This song is worth.
Sure. I'll give it a shiny in the thumbnail. All right, just for you, Nate.
Exactly. Hey, like I said, I think it's my song of the year so far. Like, I've listened to the song so many times over the past 4 days or whatever.
we'll get to that though. We'll get to that after KCON.
Okay. Topic 2, which is releases part 1.
Yes, releases part 1.
May releases.
Not to be confused with Pieces part 1.
Part 1.
Which
Hey,
is a great album. So go check it out.
It is a great album. So is part 2. Pieces in general.
Yes.
Okay. Starting with A Soul for the first song, the digital single. Wait, what?
oh wait, we should do the past review thing.
Oh crap! Yeah. Can you read those? Because I don't have that up.
All right, so for those that don't know, we did there were a bunch of reviews that we did in the past month that we're obviously going to omit from this list because we've already covered them, which include G Idol's I Am, Bubblegum Saw's Red Diary Page 2, BTS's Love Yourself, Chinese Character, Tear, Dreamcatcher's Nightmare, Escape the Era, Khan's I'm Your Girl, which wasn't a review per se, it was just
we talked about the song last
It's an amazing song. Check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Watch it like a million times.
Yeah,
Support
stream
them.
that.
Buy it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Buy it on iTunes. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a whole.
Make 5 separate accounts and buy it 5 times.
Yeah, we did do a formal review, but we had a whole topic on them, so if I counted that, because we talked about the song in it.
We just reviewed Pristin V's Like a V and also Unity's Line. So if you want to check out any of those reviews, they will be in the description below for all the topics if you're coming from the daily topics sort of thing. And also there are reviews that we are omitting because we will be reviewing them in the future, which includes AOA's Bingo Bango, which we'll be getting to the week after this, Hyako's 24, How to Find True Love and Happiness, which we will also be getting to the following week, Luna YYXY's Beauty and the Beat, not the Beast.
Oh, did I mistype it?
Beauty and
the Beast.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, yeah, which will be also the following week. And Shiny's The Story of Light. How we've planned on doing this is it's Shiny's album or 10th or what is it, like 10th anniversary or like something like that?
10th anniversary, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, see, their anniversary release is being split up into 3 parts. We're going to wait until the 3rd part so that we can review all of them in sort of like Shiny special episode sort of thing.
I mean, they're pretty much, from what I can see, is they're doing the same thing as what they did with Misconceptions.
Yeah,
Misconceptions of Me and the Misconceptions of You, and then they packaged it all together. But according to Nate's 3 EPs, so that's even better.
We're really not sure how it is. If you know, let us know. But because it seems like it's going to be 3 different EPs, but based on like the tweets they've sent, but who knows?
But I mean, preliminary thoughts off of or just hearing the single, great. So I can't wait to hear like the full EP and like the rest of the parts as well. So After that,
100%.
well, yeah. So that's it. If you want, we'll link those in the future. Anyway, on to the reviews or the favorite songs of the month.
Yep. So starting off with ASOL's digital single "Sandcastles." So we talked about her like 2 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
And we really liked her song. This is another really awesome song.
Dude,
I really like the guitar parts, and it's really chill.
I've been really into like Bull Polygon recently, so like I'm on kind of like an indie vibe at the moment. This really hits the spot. The song is great.
Yeah, it's kind of a different take on the sort of synth genre as opposed to the last song we heard from her, which was "Always with You."
Yeah, which
I
was
get
like
that,
super 80s.
Yeah, that's more synth pop. I'd say this is more like synth wave, a la like, I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe like the Police or like just something like genuine like kind of like 80s sort of vibe. But I love what sort of helps break the song up is there's an interlude that kind of uses like chip tunes kind of beats between the verses, which is a nice touch to sort of modernize the song. But yeah, I'm really liking all of her music. I need to go. She has a Bandcamp, I believe, because like I think she has more music than what's available on like either like Apple Music or Spotify. So I gotta look into her music. I don't know if she has like friggin' I don't know, cassette tapes or vinyl. Oh, I'm all in on that. I love my like obscure Bandcamp like vinyl copies and all that sort of stuff.
Also, one other thing is I really like the music video. It's super, super simple, but it's like, it's really, really crisp and nice looking camera work. It looks like they're in Japan.
Yeah, filmed in Japan, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is Japan. Looking at the signs and stuff.
Next, we have Asian Chair Shot, which is a weird
Which is a
name.
great name. You kidding me? Asian Chair Shot? And then their logo is like an inverted A, so it kind of looks like you're holding like a chair up or something like that. Great.
Full-length album Ignite with the title track Around and Round, which is a cover of the Rat song.
No, it's not. No, I wanted to pick this one just because it kind of reminded me of the band Wolfmother, famous for...
Oh, wait. Is the one that's linked here not... Okay, all right, if you read the Hangul name of it, it's Bingle Bangle.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, seriously?
It is.
Yeah, it's Bingle Bangle, just like
So
AOA.
Why'd they pick Asian Chair Shot for their English? Where does Bingle Bangle come out of, like, Asian Chair Shot?
No,
Bingle
that's the name of the
mean
song.
Around and Round?
That means Round and Round, yeah.
Oh, is that... I know Bingle Bingle. I thought Bingle Bingle was Round and Round, or is it just, like, the same onomatopoeia sort of thing?
Yeah, I think they're basically the same.
Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah,
Because that's hilarious. But yeah, this song, amazing.
Yeah, like I was saying, it kind of reminds me of Wolfmother, most famous for their song "Woman," which I played countless times in freaking Rock Band over and over again. But yeah, it's got that like kind of like 2000s hard rock kind of vibe to it.
Yep.
The MV is like weird, like old, like black and white film clips and everything. I don't know what any of this stuff is from, but it was pretty.
Yeah, it's just random American films.
Yeah, and then...
Or no, actually, these might be Japanese.
Yeah, they might be Japanese, maybe Korean. I don't know
Korean,
how if they had...
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, these definitely are not American, actually.
Yeah.
I saw a guy, I thought he was white, was like, no, never mind, he's Asian.
No, I mean, it's black and white, you can't really tell, so... And also, like, the guitar solo that was in this was just insane. Like, it's kind of funny to run into this kind of music in a K-pop or a Korean music kind of list, but yeah, it was refreshing.
I really, really love this sort of thing, like showing up, I guess, in K-pop, because it gives you like a splash of something different. And now that I know that Asian Chair Shot, best name, now that I know that exists, I'm going to check out the rest of their music, because the song really rocks. Like I said last month, like the Roses Baby didn't really do it for me. Like, it's a really good song and I like it, I listen to it, but like it didn't do it for me as much as it should have, because the instrumentals weren't like loud enough, it didn't rock enough, I guess. This like actually does. Obviously it has to, because it's like heavy. It's hard rock, you know.
Yeah, this is like not metal, really K-pop.
Yeah.
This is a Korean metal band.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's cool. I like to see this kind of thing, so I'll start following them. I mean, especially like their music video only has like 1,300 views.
Oh no.
I mean, their other music video has 27,000, so not quite as bad. But yeah,
that's good.
Yep. Next we have Crush's digital single "Bittersweet."
Oh, I love everything Crush basically, so this is right up my alley. His vocals are smooth as butter, but man, this music video is weird. Like it's just I don't know, like he's in like a room with all these photographs of like flies or something like that. Yeah, it kind of creeped me out, but man, amoeba culture's been on a roll lately, basically with
honestly, Amoeba's always been on a roll, in my opinion.
Heartfelt,
Dynamic
Crush, Dynamic Duo, like just everything they put out is just golden right now.
Yeah. My favorite part about this is the beat that he's singing over. It's really catchy, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
That's Crush. He has like part of the appeal of it is the production he puts in, or the production or like quality that's in all of his songs.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Daebak's digital single "Only Me" featuring Haze.
Davi is the one who produced Haze's "Wish and Wind," which is why Haze makes a feature on here, and which is why it sort of it sounds like something that you would hear off of that particular mini album. So you could see this sort of connective like tissue between their music. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought Jacob had something to say. Next we have Eden and Yoona's digital single "Lazy Love." So this is a duet R&B ballad. I just highlighted it because Yoona's in it, and she's fantastic as always. And she should always get shout-outs because she used to be really big, but I feel like nowadays she's not.
Underrated.
And she should be.
Because
she took a long hiatus. So yeah, go listen to her duet with Eden. Next, we have the ELO train, which is not Electric Light Orchestra.
I was about to say that too.
But yeah, so they put out, I don't know if it's him or they or whatever, but they put out a four-part digital single thing called Gradation, whatever that means.
Gradation?
I read it as graduation the entire time.
Yeah, I first did, but then I was like, yeah, gradation.
Like color, and
is it
it's nice. Like the
colors,
the color, the covers of the
the covers
are all
really
different
good.
colors, right?
Yeah, which is nice.
Yep. So yeah, the first one is "OI" featuring Penomeko. I really like the background vocals of the song. They're like really airy. It has some really cool synth parts.
Speaking of Penomeko, like he's starting to blow. I mean, because I was up last night and Umu did a reaction to his "Good Morning," the song that he did with Car the Garden. So yeah, I'm glad he's showing up everywhere because I'm really starting. He's definitely one of the breakouts for me this year.
Yeah, I've been seeing him for a long time, but I guess he was more underground before. Now his music videos are randomly uploaded to SM Town.
Well, because he's technically one of the labels he's under is
owned by SM.
Yeah, it's distributed by SM, so that's why.
I just think it's hilarious. It's a little like off-brand, I guess, basically.
Yeah, because it's more like, I don't know, like like the whole like Fancy Child group doesn't really fit under SM like traditionally. So.
Yep.
Next.
The second one is "Don't You Worry" featuring Kieran. So this is like super 80s like synth pop. With some really awesome instrumentals and some really high falsetto in the vocals. So I liked this one as well. For the third one, we have "Lip Service" featuring Dynamic Duo. And this is like
the best
Motown inspired. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite.
This is the best one,
too.
yeah.
This is like Motown inspired funk. It's right up my alley.
The bass line is just gorgeous on this entire song. Oh, it's so good. I love how. Sorry, but
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was saying I love how all of the songs are different as well. Like all of them are pretty different in terms of like their style of music. But you were saying.
What I was gonna say is like this is really, really good choice of collaboration. Like Dynamic Duo fits right in because Choice's rap, and like Gecko is always really good for rapping and singing. So like everything they always collaborate in is always amazing. So yeah, no surprise, it's the best song.
Yep. And then for the fourth one, we have Osaka featuring Zico.
This one I marked down because I like Zico's verse, but I don't know, maybe the rest of the song is kind of a bit too on the nose. What I did really love was the cinematography, or the structure of the music video, how it's kind of like this old film camera, and like they've got like the whole like negative strips going on and everything. I love the aesthetic of it, but I do feel like it's tiny bit on the nose, because the chorus is just basically him saying like Osaka over and over again. But as always, like Zico like really like stole the show with his verse in this song. So yeah, great collaborations like all together with all of these songs. Just like a lot of like really good names that they picked with here.
I agree. You pretty much said everything that I wanted to. Also, I like the MV. I thought it was pretty cool. So.
Yep. Next we have Esby and Ass Brass, who I've heard of before.
Name.
Have we covered them before? Or?
Ass Brass does a lot of production. They
produced something, I know.
They did like a little girl for Produce 101. I'm pretty sure that was their song.
Oh yeah, that's right. Song. They were on one of the yeah. Okay,
yeah, they do a lot of they have a lot of music that they produce that ends up on like Produce 101 or something like that. So that's why we know them, I think.
So this is a mini album, Introvert EP Volume 1, with the title track Arcade Love. This is an R&B song with jazz trumpet the whole time, and it's amazing.
I love that muted trumpet. Really, like, it mixes very well with like the sort of like electronic synth sound that they're going for. So, and again, great visuals. It's like a weird like artsy sort of thing, and there's a part with like kind of like cats or whatever, and it's just like all this like sort of collage, like weird like pasted stuff. I don't know. It's eye candy basically. It's a great music video.
It's like borderline vaporwave.
Yeah, it's basically it really is vaporwave. Like a lot of the stuff that they're doing in this.
Yep. Anything else, Jacob?
Nope.
You just wanted to laugh at the name?
No, I just think his name is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
His or her name.
It's a production group. It's like a bunch of people
that
are under Ass Brass.
Next, we have ID's digital single Love Highway. I thought this was a really, really good acoustic ballad. It builds every chorus, and it has a really good synth bridge. So definitely check this out if you like acoustic ballads.
This gives off a very like spring feeling, I guess, if I'd go back to my synesthesia metaphors, I guess. Like, it just seems like walking through a meadow in the spring. I don't know.
Yeah, the music video, they're just like riding a motorcycle around in like a nice springtime.
Yeah.
I don't know what Korea's obsession with LUV is, though. Why can't they just spell it like normal people?
Because they want to be cool, man.
Yeah. Speaking of spelling it the normal way, next we have Favorites mini album, which is one of my favorite mini album names to say. Love Loves to Love Love.
Oh God, that's
which is ridiculous.
Almost as bad as Youth by Young.
Exactly. That's why when they both came out like the same week that those were the names, I was like, what is going on in Korea right now? But Love Loves to Love Love, with the title track Where Are You From?
That is grammatically correct still, though.
Oh, no, exactly. That's why I like it, because it's like, it shows the English, because it's like noun love, verb loves, to verb love, noun love.
So I'm pretty sure like that's a specific expression in the English language. I've heard it used before, but I don't know what the context of love loves. Yeah,
it's like that sentence that's made completely of the word buffalo.
Yeah, buffalo. Yeah. I don't know it, but
I don't know where the pauses are. I can't say it.
Yeah, exactly. So the title track is Where Are You From? And this is a girl group pop song, but it has slap bass throughout the whole time, and it sounds very reminiscent of a Uju Sonyo song.
Oh, I was thinking more Gugudan Lovely's Dia BCHS sort of thing. And the reason why is because the producers on this were Choi Hyun-jun, who is Iwon, and Kim Sung-soo, who is Sweetoon, and they've worked on a bunch of like stuff for those related groups. I'd say I like this song a lot because we've actually covered this group before.
Favorite. Yeah, their
one
first song
of the
last year
members was
really
on
good.
K-pop Star 6.
Yeah.
So.
I forget the name of like the original. Oh no, their debut song was "Party Time," and again they had this like. I feel like there was too much of a disconnect between the visual or the sound where like it would go in like a really like edgy like visual sort of thing, almost like, oh, is this gonna be like another Dreamcatcher? And then like it was a really cutesy song, whereas I feel this fits them a lot better. And I mean, maybe without the context I would have passed up on this song, but I do like that they I feel like they're more of a cohesive sort of like group under this type of under this type of music. So yeah, I enjoyed it, though. Still, the name Favorite's just going to be so hard to search for.
I honestly, sort of I wouldn't be surprised if they rebranded themselves.
Like, or just maybe like take out like the, I don't know, like the vowels or something like that. I don't know, like just do like
FVRT.
Yeah, they definitely weren't thinking of international fans on that one because it is Korean. Like they are.
That's true.
It is Favorite in Korean. So like that's easy to search probably, but if you want to search for it in English, it's impossible. Anything else, Jacob?
Oh yeah, furries.
Yep. Okay. Furries. Yep.
Next, we have Gaho's debut digital single "Stay Here," and this is a really, really, really good ballad with insane falsetto and insane violin build.
Actually, had a good MV as well.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
MV.
it's like very minimalistic and like low budget, but it was good.
Yeah, but see, like here's how you do a low budget MV. You actually,
exactly.
Like take a nice camera out there, get a good cinematographer, edit it so that it actually has good color correction and stuff like that. Take notes.
You don't need like crazy set pieces and stuff.
They did the same thing with. I'm gonna gush on Planetarium Records like later because this is like another one of the Planetarium Records guys. But they did the same thing with June. I think June was last month, where it was kind of like it was just in like some like parking or like gas station or whatever in like the middle, like the like I don't know, like seems like the Southwest or whatever. So I'm guessing they did this they filmed these music videos around the same time. But again, we usually like get bored of ballads, but wow. How like why is this like why does this only have like 47,000 views? Because this dude has like the serious pipes, like the range,
it's the voice of an angel.
Yeah, no, like it's kind of a joke, but like the emotion that you feel in this song is just so incredible, and oh man, like
he definitely gives an actually like really good performance. So.
Yeah,
like that's really what makes a ballad is like you have to be able to actually convey that emotion there. Otherwise, it comes off as just like soulless and boring.
Yeah, and I like really just like the instrumentals. I don't think it would have worked as well. Like I don't think it just really enhances just like the emotion in both his song, the vocals, the song, everything. Just like wow, like I wasn't expecting this out of someone from like Planetarium Records because a lot of their stuff is like R&B, but for them to do something like this is like Taeyong level like intense like uber like emotional ballads sort of stuff. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, and I feel like that's just in general with like Planetarium Records. All their music has just been such a treat to listen to.
Yep. Next we have GBB's debut mini album "Girls Be the Best" with the title track "Kemi." And Andrew put this on here because the audio quality is just utter garbage.
You quote me.
This is literally like this is so cringy because of it. Like it's really, really
like,
bad.
This is a pull quote you can put out on like the internet or somewhere. It sounds like they recorded this song through a McDonald's drive-through.
Yes.
Yeah, it really does. That is
because it sounds like it sounds like that when I tried to hear the song.
Yeah, the vocals.
That's such a great concept. We should do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're really bad. And like the song could have been decent if it was mixed well and like recorded well.
But for that, it's definitely going on the wall.
It's
like,
fine being low budget, not that low budget, I guess.
Yeah, like the most important thing you should have is a good microphone.
I literally could have recorded
Yeah.
something better myself.
Yeah, our microphones are better quality than whatever they use.
Well, even just the snowball, yeah, like it's
yeah, you and mine.
oh
yeah,
my
like,
god.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened.
Like snowball you can grab online for like $50.
Or no, like I don't know what like kind of like video editor or whatever that they're, or like what kind of like crappy like laptop that they're using to edit this together, where they have to compress the audio
Yeah,
so much
basically.
that it sounds that poor.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if their company only comprised of like 2 employees.
Yeah,
like it's
I feel
the
bad,
CEO
but-
and his assistant or whatever.
Like I mean, again, it would have been passable if the audio quality was okay, but
Yeah.
man, that really ruined it, and it's literally like Walwari territory just because of the audio quality. Because you can't claim to be like a music company and put out like 56K like dial-up modem like low sound.
No.
It's so bad.
And finally, for this part, we have G-Friend's Japanese debut with Magusa's 2 Japanese version. The album is G-Friend First Best. I assume it's just all of their
Greatest
Korean
hits.
singles in Japanese.
Turned out well in Japanese, actually.
Yeah, no, I was shocked at how well they're, because the enunciation, not just the pronunciation, is really what's hard to get down when it comes to the Korean to Japanese translation with songs, but excellent from from everyone. I was impressed, and I mean it's a good song too, and I feel like it's G-Friend is one of the groups that can easily translate well into the Japanese market because they're
Yep.
basically doing like cutesy J-pop stuff anyway, so like they're
Yep.
perfect for it. So I could see them doing really well. I can't wait to hear their original music, because I mean I'm kind of sick of like this cutesy style when it comes to like Korean music, but I feel I'd love to see what they can take where they can take that when it comes to making stuff in Japanese.
I hope they can do something that's a little more like electronic based, I guess, in Japan, because that's something they haven't really gone into, but would be a good fit for J-pop. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what they come out with.
Yep. On to part 2 of the releases, which is part 3 of the episode.
And make sure if you want to follow along with all of the songs that we're talking about, there is a playlist in the description.
Yeah, I think, did we mention that last part? We probably
No.
I
forgot.
don't think we did. We
Oh well.
can just pin the link in the
Well, yeah,
in
we'll
the
put
comments or
the
something.
yeah, it'll be in the description.
Do we ever actually do that when we say we do?
Yes,
remember.
I did.
I make
Okay,
sure
that's
they do.
good. That's good.
Well, I don't know
'Cause I
about
never
pinning
checked that.
comments, but I usually
Or at least
Andrew or
description,
me
yeah.
put it in the description. Yeah. Okay, starting it off with Gray's digital single "Upside Down" featuring J Park, Simon D, and Loco.
Which is a CF for Cass, the beer company sort of
Yep.
thing.
One
No
of the
Gordon Ramsay this time.
top 2 crappy beers in Korea.
Wait, really? Is it bad?
Well, it's just it's like Budweiser, like it's mass produced like lager,
Rice beer.
just very boring, not good beer. Cass and Height are both they're just mass produced.
I mean, isn't
Cheap beer.
Japanese beer like more popular? Like I'm pretty sure like even in Korea they drink a lot of Sapporo and that sort of
don't know.
stuff.
all the places I went to had Cass or Height.
No, like
It's
or
Probably
like,
because it's cheap.
no,
Yeah,
whenever I go to
exactly. It's like
K-Town, I see a
Budweiser.
lot. Whenever I go to K-Town, I see a lot of like Japanese beer on top of just like both of those brands. So
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Japanese beer is kind of popular here in America, anyways.
that's
Yeah,
fair, I guess.
Sapporos.
I've never tried it,
people that drink
obviously,
it.
but I feel like this was a solid CF song. Like surprisingly, like I didn't know it was a CF at all. And it keeps using it. Remember how we talked about that one song by 17, Change Up, that uses the same sample as like the Dum Dum cover by like Giant Pink and like all these
Yeah.
other like people. That's in this song too. Am I going
I wonder
crazy?
I wonder if it's just a default sample that comes with
Yeah,
like,
is it
whatever
literally-
audio program.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's like if somebody knows where this thing comes from, like literally tell us, because it's been bothering me for so long. Like, where does this come from? Why does it keep popping up like in every like song that we listen to? I don't know.
I noticed a similar thing. We'll cover this later on when we actually cover Shiny, but like there's a part of the beat that goes the dirt. That's also in Luna's Free Somebody, I believe.
I don't know.
I'll find it. I'll actually find it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the actual relevant things.
Next, we have Halo's digital single, Oh My God, OMG, which stands for Oh My God. Surprise,
Not
surprise.
the girl group.
Not a cover of the entire girl group. Oh My God.
I was going to pass this up initially, but it started to win me over. Like, it's got a like really funky, shiny-esque vibe to it. I feel the choreography is definitely what put the song over the top for me, because they have a lot of good like hand tutting, like isos, like really like nice like hand choreography that's sort of like they use decoratively to sort of like do set pieces a la, I don't know, like 101 does. So this is really good. I haven't really listened to much from Halo, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for them. Also, the dude with the pastel pink mullet. Wow, you can't miss that at all. I don't know what his name is, but man, that's a look, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song actually caught me really off guard. It was really, really, really catchy. So I'll be looking out for their future stuff.
Yeah, they've had other stuff too. This was not their debut.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I've
seen them a lot
before, but
I've
nothing just
them.
caught my eye until now. So.
Yeah. Next, we have High Cuties digital single 8th Grade Syndrome, which Andrew wanted on this list for some reason.
This song sounds like it's like a song from the a really little kids show, like OST.
Like Teletubbies.
Or like the shark song.
Yeah. Like,
exactly.
what the heck?
I mean, they're like, I looked up their ages. They're like 12, 13. That's like they're little kids.
I guess it's actually fitting then.
I was gonna say they looked like little kids.
So I don't know what the word for this is in Korean, but when you talk about 8th grade syndrome in Japanese, the word for it is tunibyo, because it's basically saying. There's an entire anime called Chunibyo and Other Delusions, where basically they're just pretending to be like ninjas or like do other like really weird shit. You know like how when people
like
say
what
that
you
they
do when you're in middle school.
Yeah, like when you do embarrassing stuff in middle school. That's what Chunibyo or 8th grade syndrome is, and it's funny to see that it's something that like sort of carries over into Korean culture as well. But man, I mean, like I understand they're kids, but yeah, I feel like their singing is their voices are way too raw and like undeveloped. That it's like I feel like it's acceptable to a certain age, because like maybe until like you're 9 or 10 maybe, because if you listen to a lot of kids choirs, it sounds a lot like this. But no, this does not. I don't think you can do too much with this. But I don't want to be too mean. I'm not going to be like they belong on the Wawari list, because they're kids ultimately. I will be.
They belong on the Wiggles.
They belong on the Wiggles.
The Teletubby list.
Oh no. It is kind of weird how they kind of. I don't like how they sort of like dress them up in some of the scenes. I don't know. They kind of tried to make them like too adult in a way. They're kids. They keep them in like the school uniforms, because that's actually acceptable. Unlike some people who are like 25.
They're actually students.
Yeah.
Actually 8th grade students.
Next we have IZ, or is it?
It's actually Eyes.
Eyes. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, the spelling is stupid, but
yeah,
Eyes.
Yeah. Mini album Angel with the title track Angel, and it's.
I don't know how we missed them last year. And the reason why, or in saying that, I looked up their debut. They had a debut last year, and the song their debut.
I think I remember covering them before, because I remembered how it was pronounced.
Yeah, I don't know if we might have missed them or something, but their debut song sounded nothing like this. It sounded like some kind of cutesy, maybe like more CN Blue-esque type of thing. And then they come out with this. This I like a lot more. This is like some super like emo, like J-rock type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not hearing this kind of thing in Korea right now too much. So yeah, it's a good direction for them to go in, because it immediately caught my eye. And I don't know how well they're doing as a group, but yeah, I just like instrumentally or just sonically, it just sounded way more interesting than the first song they put out. There's just like crazy drum fills, like all these intricate harmonies that they're doing for the Angel, like for the chorus part and everything. Yeah, it sounds like so much more advanced and so much more well thought out than their debut song was. And I don't know if there's a mini album associated with this or not, but I'm definitely keeping an eye out for them.
It says it's a mini album.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna look up the rest of this, because this was great. I was like pleasantly surprised when I heard this song.
Yeah, I really like this song. Like, I'm definitely going to add it after we're done. Again, like, only one problem is I have the same problem I had with the Rose's last single, was like I just want the rock guitars to be a little like louder, because they're way too far back. Like, they're way too like quiet, I guess, versus like the vocals. And I guess it keeps it from like really impacting like a good like hard rock song would. So I don't know.
It might just really be an idol band thing,
issue rather than a I mean, I don't really have that issue with like CM Blue songs and stuff like that. Because with this style of music, like you really have to like pay attention to that kind of stuff. But it's just mixing. It's not to do with the music. Like, I bet if we heard this live, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Come on, somebody. We need to the Rose these guys who's like My Music Taste, whoever like connections we got there. Like, somebody get them over to America, because I'd love to see this live. Oh.
We do have their debut on our list. None of us marked it though.
Oh, okay, that's probably why. Again, yeah, it was not notable at all. That's why.
But they did put out a song last month that we missed.
Okay.
They have a song called Granulate, which came out last month.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look them up.
Next we have Jackson from GOT7's digital single Fendi Man.
You know, the fashion brand Fendi.
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. Basic bitches wear that shit. So I don't even. Oh my god.
Well, I know that song.
I don't listen to that garbage.
I know that song, but I don't only. I've heard of Prada and Gucci. That's it.
Yeah, me too.
Apparently, this is actually a CF for Fendi. No joke.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, though, GOT7 stands. Don't get mad at me. I love Jackson. Jackson
Nobody's
might be
gonna get you mad. Nobody likes this song. I don't think.
Jackson's my bias. Jackson is my bias in GOT7.
Jackson is everyone's bias. Let's be honest.
It's the rule of thumb is you have a bias and you have a JV bias.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That is a thing.
Anyway, this is basically like I don't mean to be so vulgar, but to use the hip hop terms that they use in hip hop, this is basically trying to dick ride off of Gucci Gang's like flow. Like, not even like trying to be like sneaky about it. Like, Fendi Man is literally Gucci Gang. Like, straight up a rip off of it. And one of my favorite comments on the Reddit the Reddit thread for this was, quote, "He needs a ghostwriter."
Yeah.
You should hire Drake's ghostwriter to make him good music. Oh man, dude, that'd be funny.
For real though, like, what are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing with his solo. Yeah, because we know he's a good rapper when it comes to GOT7 music, but man, a lot of this self-produced, self-written stuff is just really subpar. And I mean, I get
it's too try hard in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
And maybe that's
it comes off as like cheesy.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe that's kind of his thing. Like, I don't know, maybe just because like that's kind of the music he grew up on or whatever. But yeah, it just it doesn't come. I'm sorry for a dude that I don't mean this to be too disrespectful, but like hip hop is all about like authenticity, and for a dude that's like that grew up like in Hong Kong doing like art, I don't know, like freaking Olympic level like archery and shit
fencing.
or whatever.
Oh,
like fencing, yeah, like all that's like sort of like high level stuff. I don't know. It just doesn't come off as authentic if he's trying to be like a hardcore like trap rapper sort of thing. Yeah,
well, it's weird.
It's a farce basically. It's farcical.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird because he's always said he never considered himself a rapper. Like, so
yeah. And all of a sudden he's like, yeah,
he wants to write
his
like lyrics for these rap songs. Like, if you don't consider yourself a rapper, then let someone else write the lyrics and just be the artist.
again,
I
he
don't
wants
think
the
people
cred.
even care about that much stuff as much in China either.
No,
So.
no one
Yeah,
cares.
they don't care.
K-pop.
I mean,
Obviously, no one cares of K-pop. No one produces their own. 80% of artists don't produce their own music.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand. I understand. He wants the cred. He wants the cred for being able to say, yeah, I write my stuff, I produce my stuff, I perform my stuff, but. It's not meant for everyone. Not everyone can be that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jackson, but like after a certain while you just have to like face you gotta face the truth. You gotta face the truth, dude. Not everyone's meant to be that. And it's fine to collaborate with other people. And it's fine. I understand like he wants to do it with his own resources and everything, like he doesn't want to rely on JYP, but like, there's just so much. Like, reach out to anyone. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that would want to work with somebody in a really popular K-pop group like this. So I don't know. Like, freaking reach out to DJ Khaled for all I care. Like somebody that can produce you good music, like a solid like
Jackson
beat.
and DJ Khaled.
Like, no, seriously. Like, for as much
No,
shit
I
as
just think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious for as much shit as Khaled gets. Like for like
Oh,
not doing anything.
You just hear all his shout outs in the beginning.
DJ
You're
Khaled.
like, oh god, what's happening?
Like for as much shit as he gets for his like not doing anything in songs, his music production is it's still solid. So like even somebody like that I think would work wonders with Jackson. So like somebody like whoever like has connections, literally just start like let's start hashtag Jackson X DJ Khaled, and I'd love to see that. That'd be the song of the year.
Speaking of crappy hip-hop music, we have Jay Park's U.S. debut, Soju, featuring 2 Chainz.
So
AKA
disappointing.
AKA
God
Titty
damn it.
Boy.
Yeah, a freaking collaboration with Titty Boy.
Like if I kind of want to just take over this because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say about this because as an Asian American, I'm really happy that he got signed to a big label such as Rock Nation. But I kind of feel like he's by making music like this because Soju is just a trap song in the style of like most, I guess, generic trap songs these days.
Yep.
And I felt like that's never been Jay Park's bread and butter. I feel like he is a singer that can rap, not a rapper that can sing. Like, it feels like he's just trying to put on like a face for America. Like, yeah, like Asian people can be like hard as fuck too, and like they can talk about like getting lit and like all this sort of stuff. But maybe this is just me, but I don't think we need that right now. I honestly don't think we need that right now. And honestly, we get enough of that from freaking like Dumbfounded. I think he has that market cornered at this point. And I mean, there's
Or
a
like
lot of
Rich
people,
Chigga or like whoever.
Like Ted Park, which is another AOMG sort of thing.
Oh
like,
my
but
god,
Ted Park
that guy! Don't even talk about that guy.
yeah, it's super cringy. Like, he's signed to Rock Nation, which is a label that is
Jay-Z, right?
run by Jay-Z, has people like J. Cole on there. Like it's a label that's run off of or its roots and its history is based off of like hip hop that told stories, had like messages, like it was like conscious like hip hop. Like that's what I want from Jay Park. I want him to be the Asian American equivalent to J. Cole, where he's just like making like a real music. And I for as much he loves to shit on Drake and a lot of his like he loves to like throw shade at him for whatever reason, but I feel like he should follow his model in some way where Drake isn't afraid to put out pop tracks, and then if somebody comes after him, he's gonna put out a hard diss track like to respond. So I feel like he shouldn't be I know he probably doesn't want to get lumped in with like all these Asian Americans are like American Idol singers and like that's all that like we're capable of. We're not capable of doing like
the only one I can think of is John Park.
yeah, like you get lumped in or you get stereotyped in that. But I don't think him doing R&B music where he's using his voice, which I believe is his main talent, I don't think him doing that would lump him in with the rest of like the Asian American singer-songwriters that have already came out. I feel like by doing that he's still breaking ground or like blazing a path for other people, and this is just lazy. Like hands down, this is the laziest song I think I've ever heard him write, which is a shame because you see the people on this. You have freaking like you have Cha-Cha Malone, you got Woogie, you got 2 Chainz. They got a 2 Chainz like collaboration for this. I mean, Like I love 2 Chainz, but literally all his features just sound the same. Like he just makes the same goddamn verse over and over again. So
I think what the right move would have been to come out with a song that's more similar to I don't know, like All I Want to Do or Me Like Ya or something like that. Yeah. Like his R&B side, and then mix in some of his rap like in there. Yeah, I honestly I feel like that could be like massively successful.
Why do those 2 sides have to be so like isolated from one another? Why can't he? I don't think I've ever really heard him combine the 2. Like he always just either strictly sings or strictly raps. Like again, if you want to break ground, if you want to like show that you're not just a typical like Asian American singer, like do that kind of stuff. Like show that you're multi-talented like that. And I mean, I feel like people were able to respect you for that. And I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being really hard, and like I do appreciate the fact that he's like I do appreciate like what he's doing, but I just expect so much better out of somebody like Jay Park who runs his own like music label with like all these good artists and everything. I feel like your music is held to a completely different like level at this point, and I just want him to at least meet those expectations. So I don't know if Jay Park will ever hear this, but don't confuse this for me like trying to shit on you, because I respect a lot of what he's been doing for just like Asian American artists everywhere. So yeah, he has such a big burden, and I feel like he has to live up to that.
Next we have Jisook's digital single Edelweiss. She was formerly of Rainbow. It's an acoustic ballad.
It's a cover of the German folk song Edelweiss.
I miss Rainbow so much.
Rainbow was so good. But yeah, this is an acoustic ballad, really great guitar part, and then Jisook's voice is beautiful as always.
Yep. Again, I will stand by the fact that she is like the most underrated K-pop idol like ever, and so is Rainbow.
She's definitely up there. Rainbow is definitely up there as underrated.
Dude, like
group.
Rainbow was so good, I missed them. But like almost no one listened to them.
I know.
It was stupid, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, like Rainbow Syndrome Part 1 and 2 are like top tier EPs, and nobody listened to them. They even had JSF and BM in the music videos.
Also, A, like, you know.
A is classic.
So good.
You got the taking off your shirt choreo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't see that nowadays.
No. This is pretty much my first exposure to anything that she's made, but I really love her voice, and I feel like the style of song is very like IU reminiscent, like just like self harmonies, like really like soft spoken voice. So yeah, I enjoyed it surprisingly.
Yep. I want a full album. Work on it.
Yeah.
Work on it, Jisook, please.
I mean, what has she been doing? Is she just like doing solo stuff now?
That's playing video games. Exactly.
She's just doing Overwatch.
That's awesome. No, she plays actual video games. She had like Bloodborne. She plays like hardcore JRPGs and shit.
She builds Gundams.
Also, she builds Gundams. Yeah, she's definitely building lots of Gundams.
That sounds like somebody that just fucks with Gunpla is somebody that I could definitely stand.
I'm telling you, underrated.
Yeah, she has a whole room in her apartment dedicated to all of her Gundams and all of her nerdy ass toys and shit.
That is Bae right there.
Next, we have K-Will's full-length album. The fourth album, Part 2, will be a start, which is a horrible name for an album. Title track, My Star. Actually, K-Will is like a really good like ballad and R&B
top
artist.
Tier, yeah.
And I thought this was a really cool brass section for an acoustic ballad. Also, Bona from Uju Sonyo is the main female lead.
Oh, I was just like, damn, where did I see this person before?
And the music video it was a parody of Inception, and it was awesome. Cause like,
does it beat the twist from Please Don't though?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't beat the twist from 1MB either.
I'm pretty sure I've seen like there's a cafe scene in this, and I'm pretty sure I've seen in like a bunch of other music videos as well. I don't know. It might just be it might have been another Starship music video. Not even joking. So it might just be a set.
But yeah, to go through the music video, basically, Bona comes over to her neighbors and is like, "Hey, I need help fixing a light bulb," and then he falls in love with her and then starts having dreams about her, and like has the top from Inception. And then, like, at the end of the music video, like, he wakes up and answers the door, and she's there, and then it shows the top spinning, and I'm like, oh my god.
It's basically the ending from Inception, where it doesn't show if it's, like...
Yeah, it doesn't show if it fell or not.
Oh my...
It's up to you. It's up to the viewer.
You know how many nights I stayed up, like, after watching Inception, just, like, contemplating that shit? God, Christopher Nolan, like, knows how to ruin people's, like, lives with that stuff.
His movies are always amazing. After I watched Interstellar, I watched it again, like, 4 times.
Oh, I can't wait. Once I get a 4K TV, I'm gonna buy all of, like, the Nolan collection.
Yeah, buy the collection.
Oh, my God. I'm just gonna that's my rest of my summer, just watch Nolan movies in 4K.
Next we have Kanto's mini album Repetition with the title track Salty.
It's a cover of the Pokemon.
Kanto is back in more than one way.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like a really funky rap song. I was happy with the song. He did really well in the unit, but he didn't make it into Unb. But I think he fits solo better anyway.
Honestly,
I can't imagine him in a group.
I think he fits well as a legitimate rapper as well. Like,
exactly.
He has good flow. The song was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'll be keeping an eye out for him.
He was easily like the best rapper on the unit.
The first time I heard of him was when he did Verbal Jint's part in Taeyeon's Eye in the live performances.
Yeah.
He covered Verbal Jint's part every time. So
yeah.
Yeah. Literally, actually, Taeyeon and Verbal Jint never met each other until this one random Taeyeon fan meet where he showed up. And she didn't even know he was there, and he started rapping.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah. Like, he was on his song and everything, and they never... That's funny.
Yeah, they never even met.
Next, we have Chris Wu's digital single, Like That.
Formerly of EXO. Currently doing music in America. He's the first Chinese artist to hit top 100 on the Billboard Top 100 Songs list. So, yeah, all props to him.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Man, just a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, BTS hit number 1 in top 200 albums. Fake Love hit number 10 in top 100 songs. Yeah, that's awesome. It's just a lot of success going on. Also, he's definitely going for that, like, Drake-esque, like, really, like, sensual singing type of thing. It kind of reminds me of the song Too Good featuring Yoona. And also, I really hope that GTR wasn't on fire, because that's too nice of a car to destroy.
That just makes me cry, man.
I mean, like, it's a fire car. Just don't set it on fire, please.
Dude, you could have gave that GTR to me, you know?
Yeah. How did they even... is it legal to... can you import GTRs legally into the U.S. now, or...
Oh, do you mean the Skyline GTR? Because I didn't watch the music video. It depends on the year. Like, it has to be 20,
like 25,
1993 or earlier. It has to be made.
Because the thing is, a lot
of... so you still can't get the R33. This is all mumbo jumbo to people who don't know Skylines.
Yeah, but no, like, this is basically if you watch any of the Fast and the Furious, it's one of the Paul Walker cars. It's in Too Fast Too Furious was R33 Skyline, right?
That's R34.
R34.
You won't be able to get that for like 10 years.
Unless
or
my
more.
dad, because like I've talked about importing cars with my dad one time. Apparently, what you do is if you can import it by like parts, and then you can say it's a kit car, and then you can assemble it in America, and you can have it legally.
Apparently, there are some that are legal, but by like a mistake by the U.S. government, and they're like, we'll let you keep these ones, but no more of them.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Anyways,
let me have let me have my JDM cars. God damn it.
Anyways, on with the music.
Next, we have Lee Bada's mini album Pink Ocean with the title track Crush on You.
I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, like I've been on a whole like Bull Polygon Bitch, and this definitely would fit in with that. I want more singers like this, like with more of like the sort of like indie like singer-songwriter sort of vibe, but also with the like, you know, electronic you know, background music. And yeah, she has a really nice voice, really nice and soft. Music video is cute. So yeah, I'll be checking out her stuff.
Yeah, and I enjoyed this one. She kind of reminds me of Haze in a way, and I'm surprised that her being like that kind of music's popular in Korea. So I don't know why she hasn't blown up yet. So who knows? But yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. She has the ear thing going, so I'm obviously gonna stand. I'm a very easy person, please, except when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Next we have Lee's basically a mashup of Dreamcatcher's Mayday and Sleepwalking, and it's amazing.
Fantastic. This is literally like one of the best remixes I've ever heard of a K-pop song.
Because it's official mashup. This is like when
it was like legitimately like it was just really well done and it works so well.
I haven't heard a mashup this good since London Noise did a mashup of was it View by Shiny and Four Walls? Like,
dude, yeah, I remember that one.
This is like legitimately great. And so for those that don't know, Lee's is one of the producers for Dreamcatcher's most of their music, so that's why they uploaded this onto their official SoundCloud. So yeah, this is. You know how people how Linkin Park made mashup albums back in the day. I want a Dreamcatcher mash. You kidding me? A Dreamcatcher mashup album where they just take like two like different songs. I'd go broke. I'd go broke buying all those CDs. You kidding me?
Why am I blanking on the name of that? Oh, Reanimated.
Reanimated
was amazing.
Like the version of Crawling off that album. Oh, great. Yeah. I'd love to see just like something like that, like just reinterpreting like Dreamcatcher songs because they're so experimental, so it's perfect for that type of thing.
Even with the title tracks, like swapping out like I don't know, like Good Night with You and I or something like that.
Next we have Leo from Vix and Sejong from Gugudon's We the Reds song, which is their World Cup anthem song.
My God, Sejong's vocals are unreal. Crazy.
It's so good.
I'm just, why are they the Reds? Because I thought that was like freaking like Russia. Why are they calling it? Why is red like the color of like the Korean?
What are you communist now?
I don't know, but like
the color of their soccer team.
I guess, but I don't know how they'll do in Korea or in Russia, to be honest, but. All I know is without the U.S. in the World Cup, I'm basically just gonna be rooting for Germany because I like not having fun. Actually, no, a lot of my favorite football, soccer players are German. So,
but yeah, go crazy. I don't care about soccer at all
because I was talking to my friend about soccer, and he said Korea's teams are like really jank, I guess, like with the way they play sometimes.
They have some good players that because
sometimes they'll do like the craziest plays, but other times they'll just not be that good. Well, it's like really on and off.
I feel like they're just Korea has produced some like really good scorers, but I don't know how good their defense is, so they just probably get lit up sometime.
that might make sense actually.
But I mean, yeah,
I don't know a ton about soccer, so.
We'll definitely keep up with Korea and the rest of the World Cup. It starts in a couple weeks.
Next we have Momoland's Boom Boom Japanese version.
Look at all this money they have now to spend on a freaking island vacation destination music video with like all. I mean,
they did get 100 million views.
Oh my God. Side note, Double Kick Entertainment, the entertainment company behind Momoland, has officially changed their name to MLD Entertainment. So Momoland better not be a one-hit wonder or else they're screwed.
MLD stands for Momoland Dabbing.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see. I'm skeptical that they'll be able to do it again. I hope they do.
If they can do it again, like they might be Artist of the Year category like nominations at this point, but
they just need another good song. Like,
and I mean, hey, they're getting Shinsan Tiger again.
I mean, it's gonna do well just riding the wave, but it does.
I don't think it'll top it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just how far below does it get?
Hopefully they don't become one hit wonder status.
They can't become the next. They can't become the next Crayon Pop.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like Freeze and their debut, but they weren't big.
Yeah, it wasn't like this.
Wait,
No,
what was
yeah.
it? What was the dabbing song? I forgot what it
I
was called.
see that one. I don't even remember. 'Cause I just
the
ignored
one that was in like
That's the second.
the theme park.
The second. Well, I know. Yeah, I know what it is. It's just their second single. I ignore it. There's their debut, which I can't remember the name of either right now. The second single that I ignore. Then Freeze, which was really good, and then Boom Boom, which was really good.
Or no, the one with like the
Yeah,
like,
that's the debut.
no, that's not their debut. That was the
Oh
one
no,
with,
that's a B-side that they performed live.
no, there was another single in between the like the theme park one and Boom Boom. Like, God, this is how bad we are with knowing their titles.
No,
We can't even-
they have 4 singles. They have Jangkung Kwang, which is their debut, Wonderful Love, which is the dabbing song. They have Freeze, and they have Boom Boom.
Yeah, Freeze is the
I mentioned Freeze. Freeze is like my favorite song by them.
yeah. But actually, talking about this song though, I don't think it was as good a conversion into Japanese, but I do like the English Daisy like rap break. That's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I like it.
That's like
better
the
in
only
English.
good part of the song, and I don't know. It's just otherwise, their pronunciation needs some work, definitely.
Next we have Moonbyul's debut single album Selfish, featuring Seulgi, and this is the duet of the century.
Dude, amazing. This is like literally like Avengers tier, like team up.
Yeah, you
Amazing.
kidding me? Like like one of the best singers from one of the best groups, one of the best singers and one of the best rappers from one of the best groups. Like this is
Yeah.
fusion, like literally.
Thank God they did Idol Drama Operation.
I was
or
gonna
whatever
say
the heck
it's
it was
all
called.
because of
thank
IDOT, yeah. Idol Drama Operation Team.
Okay, like I love this song so much, or I love this video so much. Like, not even joking, I bought yellow track pants because of this song. Like, not even joking. Here. Okay. Here are the red track pants I bought after listening to Easy, a Ween song. And then here are the yellow track pants that I just got today because I because I listened to this song.
What if every solo debut they always wear those?
Huh?
What if every solo debut they always wear those pants in different colors and you have
Oh,
one
I
for each
go
Mamamoo
broke.
member?
You kidding? I go so broke. You kidding me? I'm in love with Kappa track pants right now. So, I mean, like, I don't know if I can like put it to words just how great this song is. Just visually great. They look amazing. Moonbyul wearing like a bikini is not something I ever, or like a halter top is not something I ever imagined, considering she's like kind of like a tomboy. Like vocally, everything is just so well. I love like the fun, like vibe to this song. I think I basically just nailed it down as it's kind of like female Zico or something like that. Just like really,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah, just like just very
Yeah,
fun. Oh god, I this might be it's easily one of my favorite like collaboration songs of the year.
Mm-hmm. Next we have NCT 127's Japanese debut Chain.
Can a Japanese song be your favorite NCT 127 song?
I don't know.
No.
Cooper seems to like it a lot.
No, because Limitless exists.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
No, I think
There's
think
no
this,
vocal fry in this song, so it can't be your
No, I'm
favorite.
sorry. There's no vocal fry, but this, I think this might blow Limitless out of the water. It's so good.
Maybe they'll perform it at KCON. Who knows?
But
doubt
I
it.
mean,
They
when they
won't.
perform, they won't perform
Yeah, they're not
Japanese
gonna,
songs.
they
at
would never
KCON.
perform a Japanese song on M Countdown.
It's so. Oh yeah, it's M Countdown. That's right. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't do that. But I mean,
I mean, they could perform it and not televise it, but
Yeah, it could be
So
one of
I
those
doubt
songs, but
because
yeah,
they did that. I think they did that with Highlight last year when they did Beast songs.
Yeah. They might not televise, but I just don't think they would perform a Japanese song.
Yeah,
but this might be one of the best Japanese like songs that we've heard from a K-pop group so far this year. Because this was, again, I love that they're putting the same level of production value into the Japanese songs as they are into the Korean tracks, and it definitely NCT definitely pulls it off. The only thing I'd say is chorus kind of gets a bit messy with like all like the instrumental layering, just kind of like noisy, and also like the part where Taeyong does like an Eminem like really fast style rap needs to be way longer because it's kind of like it's kind of like the Rena thing where it's just like 2 lines and then that's it, and then he just doesn't do that again for the rest of the song. So that'd be my only changes that I'd make with this song. Otherwise, it's excellent.
Yep. Next we have Planetarium Records digital single Hocus Pocus.
Again, I was gushing about how much I love Planetarium Records. It's like they are a record label that sort of from time to time they release. They're a bunch of like individual singers or rappers that produce music like as a group from time to time. Like I will go on record. They are basically the Korean Brockhampton. Like where it's just, and also it's a good idea because it's the way I can sort of like rationalize it. It's like they get to be both. They can be Block B and Zico at the same time, where they got their own.
Yeah.
They got their own solo stuff, but when they come together, it's great as well. And like,
I think it's because they focus on their solo careers more than the group activities. So,
yeah.
I mean, they've been doing stuff for like since 2016, but I really didn't start like paying attention to them until this year. So, like, yeah, I feel like it's a great way to introduce yourself to the different members and like how to showcase their strengths in a group setting. And I think they do a really good job of going back and forth between that, because like I've just loved everything that the Planetarium Records guys have been putting out, and they're definitely on my breakout artist of the year list or whatever. I just not too many people are talking about them, but all the stuff they put out this year has been great.
Yeah, I thought the song was really good. It felt, I don't know, just kind of fresh, I guess. Like it like, you know, putting out something different. So yeah, I thought it was good. Stood out to me.
And finally, for this part, we have Produce 101 China's digital single. It's Produce 101 Girls Pick Me with the subtitle. So this is their Pick Me.
Between this Pick Me and Nikoya, it's like really hard to choose which one.
I really like this song.
I don't know.
And like the hook is so good, and it has a real rap section, which is awesome for a Pick Me song.
That's amazing. Why don't the other Pick Me's have this?
Yami is a really good rapper. So yeah, I've had the song stuck in my head for the past day because I've been watching Produce 101 China. And yeah, I really like this song.
It has the music video is kind of cheap though. It's just like green screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're definitely right.
My roommate from college is in China right now. I should tell him to watch it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Is that wait? Oh, like the same one that did like all like the money, like the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
What's he doing in China?
Well, he's Chinese, so he's
so he's
on
just
vacation there for the summer.
Okay.
Yeah. I should tell him to watch it and be like, you should watch this show, but don't ask me what it's about.
And then Stan Meichi all the time.
Yeah, stand the Wuju Sonyo members. But I feel like of the like pick me up, or Naya Na or Neko ya. I feel like pick me up is one of the most catchy.
No, I think this is the most catchy.
Oh.
This is the one that's been
hook.
stuck in my head out of all of them, which is
oh my god,
like insane.
Also, who's the girl with like the round glasses? Because I keep seeing her everywhere.
Yeah, she's really popular. I don't know.
Yeah,
their names.
Like she's I see her on all the thumbnails and everything. I'm just like, damn, I should stan her. She's pretty cute.
It's really hard to remember the Chinese names. They're all very similar.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all like really like complicated everything.
Yeah. So I have no idea what her name is.
Is Chinese Produce 101 worth watching so far? Because I
like it.
I only got to watch like a few minutes.
Like I said, from the music quality, like you can tell it's a step down from like K-pop, just like production wise. Like the songs that they performed for their like original evaluation and stuff, like you could tell that just like C-pop just isn't as high quality as K-pop is. But definitely. No, like it's good. They definitely got a lot of crying in it, which is
great,
critical for Produce 101 show,
especially with the girls.
Yeah, especially with the girls. But yeah, they do some interesting things to mix it up a little bit, but it's been good so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna
try.
I'm gonna be sad when Shani and Michi show up in the top 11, and then it's all weird with Uju Sonyo. But
Yeah.
they said that it's not going to affect their Uju Sonyo schedules.
careers,
So,
yeah.
so
But
we'll
I mean,
see.
it's great exposure.
Bounce back and forth.
It's easily great exposure for because
Yeah.
again, it's kind of
Well,
like
Go ahead.
it's kind of like what Yebin did with going on the unit, where like it's hard for her to get exposure in Daya, but like
Well,
going
yeah.
yeah, but I feel like even if it sort of messes with the scheduling, I feel like it's only going to like elevate their status both in Korea and China.
Yeah, well, and they're huge already. Like they're locked no matter what, because like Uju Sonyo is really big in China. Actually, like we don't really like know it, but it is like they have tons of fans already.
Okay.
And also it helps that like Michi is probably one of the best. She's probably the most skilled person on the show, like by far. She's just so insanely good at both dancing and singing. I mean, she's the lead dancer of Uju Sonyo. And she's really good at singing too, and just having that experience. Like, both of them are in the top of the class in terms of skill level, so they're definitely going to make it, being most popular and highly talented. So yeah, it's fun. Topic 4, which is part 3 of the review releases, and it's getting confusing.
If you want to follow along with the music videos that we viewed, the playlist is in the description.
Yep. And going on to another Produce song, we have Produce 48's single "Pick Me," which is Nekoya.
Again, it just throws me off because Neko in Japanese is like cat.
It's cat.
So yeah, I'm sure people in Japan are just like really like confused. It's like Neko, yeah. It's like saying, oh, there's a cat, there's a cat, there's a cat.
Yeah.
That's got to be a meme at some point. I'm sure somebody in Japan has thought of that.
Like they just have like it's like a vine and they're like Neko ya. They're just pointing to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it in the Produce 48 topic. For me, I think this is the best song out of the pick-me's, but I think it's got the least like fun hype hook.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sakura fighting though. Yeah, that's why I picked that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you had a low res random screenshot for the Chinese one, and I was like, I'm just gonna change it to a picture of Michi, because why not? Yep. Moving on to Risabe's debut digital single ENC featuring Kisum. So she is a Korean beauty YouTuber that has like 1.7 million subs. She got like really big on her Gashina makeup tutorial because she looks a lot like Sunmi.
I thought it was Sunmi for a second.
No, yeah.
I was so confused.
It's really funny though because I found out about her like last week because she was on Wikimiki Mohai. Like she was on their reality show.
Did you do makeup for them or?
Yeah.
Okay.
They brought her on because they had like this really big mukbang guy on. And they did a mukbang with him, and then she was on and she did like makeup stuff with them. So I thought it was funny, like a week later she debuts as a singer. And yeah, I actually really like this song. It's not what I expected, like from a like beauty YouTuber that looks like Sunmi. I figured they would go like sexy route. But I think she has like a really clear voice and sang like pretty decently. So it was better than my expectations, which weren't very high, to be honest.
Yeah,
because you think like someone that's just a beauty YouTuber probably isn't that great of a singer or anything. But no, I thought she had a really good voice. Plus Kisum is always a good thing.
Great feature as always. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how well this turned out. And I don't know if she's. I know she's a YouTuber, but I don't know if she's signed to like an entertainment company and this is how this came about, or if she's just debuting on her own. Because I mean, she got on 1 the K, which means she has some kind of clout. Obviously they produced an entire music video for her. So I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look into how this sort of debut in music came to be. But I'm not opposed to seeing more from her.
Yeah. I don't know what company she's doing anything under, but yeah, it was good. Next we have Rocket Girls We Are Korea for the We the Reds World Cup album. And so this is like hardcore metal, but then has like normal girl group vocals, and it sounds really weird, and I don't like it.
It's basically baby metal, but Korean.
But it like doesn't even have the like the weird hook of like it being baby metal, because they're like,
I guess
they're just like normal singers. So
yeah, that's true.
There's like normal female Korean singers singing over metal, so like it doesn't have the weird interesting factor. So like to me it was just like, I don't know, I was kind of confused and didn't really like it that much.
I thought it was cool, but in trying to look up more about Rocket Girl, I think they only do covers, because the only thing I can
really?
find of them is just doing like covers of Ariana Grande songs and like other like maybe English covers and that sort of thing. So yeah, they don't have any music videos.
Are they metal covers?
Yeah, like it's the same thing where like it's the two girls singing, and then it's like the metal, like they're metalized versions of, or like they yeah. It's interesting. I don't know how they ended up getting onto like the World Cup album, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected. Like when that first like riff came out, I was like, what the hell is this? So
yep.
So yeah, this one definitely like caught me off guard. Like all I hear was the like the heavy metal like instrumentals and stuff, and then all of a sudden you see these like cute innocent looking Korean girls basically, and they like sing like cutely over the heavy metal guitars. I don't know, I just thought it was really funny.
Yeah, but they went in on the instrumentals, so I want to like it's awesome how they ended up on here.
We actually, I don't know how, because I knew this was here. It's not on the list, but Marmella was also on this album, and one of their songs is on the. It's a. I can't remember the name of the song actually.
Music video.
Yeah, well, no, because it says it's called the Moment of Glory music video, but it's one of their songs off the new album.
Oh, so it's
like just, the whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa, that song. I don't remember the name of the song, but yeah, that is on this album, I assume, because it's the same thing with like the red bars, and they're all wearing they're all wearing the We the Reds shirts, and like, so they also on this album. So maybe that's why they're like more rock based stuff that they put on it.
Okay.
And then Sejong's just insane.
Sejong's insane, yeah, just belting.
Next, we have Samuel's repackaged mini-album Teenager featuring Lee Rohan.
What I wrote for this is basically, this is what we would have gotten out of Samuel if he was old enough to join 17. And it's great. It's great. I'm just really proud of this kid. He's able, like, overcoming all this sort of stuff. And also, again, I keep saying this, but it's kind of a blessing in disguise that he didn't end up joining Wanna One, because he's not beholden to, like, 5 billion different, like, music companies that all want to do different direction, or changing music companies, which is apparently what's happening with Wanna One now. And he gets control over. Yeah, it's for the best. But Samuel gets control over, like, he gets some type of input on what music he does. He gets an input on the choreography and everything. And I feel like he's really, I didn't think he was going to succeed as a solo, but he's really coming into his own when it comes to this sort of stuff. And again, he's only 16, or like 16, 17. So he has a long way to go, and he's only just going to get better.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I think being a solo artist actually suits him better, anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
Than being in a
I
group.
don't think you would be very good in a group, to be honest, either.
So I feel like he would like upstage the other members a little too much, because he's like so far ahead in as far as like, you know, experience and stage presence goes.
Yeah, because he's not really a trainee. He's debuted before, and he's been in so many like different like various group, or he was almost in 17 and everything. Whereas a lot of these are
like just, other kids his age are still like early trainees. So, for someone that's 16, he's very experienced, well beyond his years. So I really can't wait to see what he's gonna come out with in the future.
Yep. Next, we have Se.A's mini-album Purple with the title track of the same name. And this is like a really chill R&B song. I really liked this one a lot, actually.
Yeah, I really like the again, like the chill factor of it. It was really nice and smooth. Something you can listen to while you're like driving in the morning or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. This was another one of the ones I picked out of the like the the additional stuff. So yeah, just a lot of the stuff I'm looking for. Just like, in particular, female R&B vocalist. Because yeah, this was excellent. I didn't expect to stumble upon this. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up for more of her music. It's on Spotify. So
It's on SoundCloud actually.
oh okay.
Well, because like on her, in the description, like this is her. It links to her personal Instagram, and then her and her SoundCloud. So yeah, like I assume this is just like her personal.
Yeah,
channel. It's only got 2,000 subs, and this only has 5,000 views.
So yeah, maybe she's just like doing it herself.
Super indie. I think she might be American too.
Maybe from pronunciation, maybe, but I
her pronunciation was really good, and she has like her Instagram bio is in English.
Yeah.
Also, she has a Gmail account, which I assume most Koreans wouldn't use Gmail.
They wouldn't.
Yeah, no, they use Naver.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I was trying to look up stuff, but there's somebody with a similar name, but in a different group. But yeah, I don't know anything about her. So if anyone knows anything about Se.A,
it's Se.A.
Se.A. If anyone knows anything about her, like, hit us up, please.
We should just email her.
Yeah, we should just email her. Who are you?
It's on her Instagram. She has her Gmail.
Who are you?
Her Gmail address on Instagram, so contact her. But yeah, the whole EP is on SoundCloud, so you can listen to it. Next we have Seungri, Alan Walker, and Julie Bergen's digital single Ignite. There was also like K391. So that's the actual like account that it's on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in here.
I assume that's like the producer.
Yeah.
Because they're not listed as artist, but it's their channel. But this is Tropical House with Seungri randomly, because it's American Tropical House or like English Western Tropical House. So I don't know why Seungri's in it, but
yeah, I don't know how this happened.
Is very similar to like what was that song that Yuri was in?
But that was a DJ Ryden. DJ Ryden's like Korean.
No, but still, like it's
similar.
A lot more like similar to like more like actual EDM tracks, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think like it's a comparable feature, I guess, because he played a similar role, I guess, in the song.
Yeah, it's like Andrew put in his quotes. This is an actual Tropical House song,
not
a K-pop song with Tropical House instruments or like instrumentals.
Yeah, Drop is great. I don't understand EDM music videos whatsoever. They're just weird and try hard. Like they have like these magic earphones that take them into the Oasis or something like that.
Yeah. Ready Player One.
I don't know. I think a lot of them are just weird like this, I guess. But the song is great. Like I don't know how Seungri ended up on it, but I don't mind.
Yeah, it's a good song. I love Tropical House. Surprise. Next, we have 17's Japanese debut mini album, We Make You, with the title track Call, Call, Call. And this has a really awesome guitar part. Since it's their Japanese debut, they could go even more into the, like, J-rock like style. So I liked it.
This song is forever ruined for me because I don't know how I found this video, but somebody made a like a kind of a meme video where, because there's a part where Wonwoo says giddy 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 giddy, and it's like literally just that for the entire music video. So every time I listen to this song, I can't get past that part without laughing. But it's a good like 17 song nonetheless, and I don't know why they're going with like the whole biker, like Japanese biker gang meeting in a like office building sort of thing. I don't know, it's weird, but it's pretty funny.
Yep. Next we have Sophia's digital single Let's Get Lost featuring Dawn, produced by Distract.
Just another great female R&B voice. Apparently, Sophia is a British-born Korean who was on the show Birth of a Great Star 2, which was where I believe Eric Nam got like big off of as well. And apparently she worked as a producer for some team named Iconic Sounds and made Stuck by Miss A and The Light by The Ark. So she's got some creds behind her, and yeah, she has a great voice.
Jacob didn't freak out.
No, I mean, I think it's really cool that they, or she, I guess, like, so if she did music for The Ark, that means she did The Light then, because they only have one song.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
She produced The Light.
Yeah, so anyways, I really, really like her voice, so I'm going to be following her, like, sort of, releases from now on. Also, her album art is really cool. I really dig the aesthetic.
I want to listen to Stuck, because I don't remember which one Stuck is. Okay, it's a ballad off of their last album. Or no, it's not, but, well, yeah. Okay, hey, I like the song. It's a good song. Next, we have Summer Soul's digital single, Barefoot.
Summer Soul is basically the female version of Off on Off, which is a compliment, not a sort of gripe at her. But apparently this song was released all the way back in like 2016, but it recently got a remastered mix that was put up on Spotify, so that's why it ended up on our list. She has a great voice. I looked up more of her music. She's got like that whole like weird vaporwavy, like lo-fi aesthetic going for her, so love it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep track of her music because I don't know why I've missed it all these years. I didn't do my research.
I will as well. I really like how sort of like, I guess, laid back the vibe is with her. So
yeah, I mean, like the music video is literally
welcome that kind of stuff.
The music video is literally like some surfer guy. I don't know what movie this is from. Like the music video is. It's a Korean movie or something. I have no idea, honestly. But
looks
like some
old.
guy, yeah, it's like an old like 80s 90s movie maybe with like a guy and a girl, and the guy goes surfing or something, and I don't know. But it fits with the song. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm. Next we have TEN with Ryan 5's debut digital single Heyo Heyo.
Okay, so this is kind of a confusing group because Ryan 5 or Ryan 5, I don't know how it's pronounced. They are a group themselves featuring Kim Tae-woo, who was on Produce 101. And apparently this is a collaboration with a Chinese production company called Ideal Media Group. And so they just basically made a, like, I don't know, like a project supergroup, and they're funded through MakeStar. So I'm guessing this is what they got funded through. They made a lot of money, so I mean, there's a decent amount of following there, but yeah, I'd say the song was pretty good. I don't know what's wrong with their camera, like the filter that they're using, but it was kind of bad. But yeah, I was surprised. I don't know why this happened.
Yeah, that was my impression as well. Is that the song seems pretty good, but the music video was like not the best.
Yeah, especially if they're putting like MakeStar money into this, that's kind of disappointing. But yeah. It's a weird collaboration. Like it's basically the male Wuju Sonyo, where they have they're partnering with a Chinese company to do the other members. But
yeah,
it's interesting.
Is this gonna continue, or is this just a project just for this?
I have no idea. I honestly don't know. I mean, if it does well, maybe they'll do it, but. I don't know why Ideal Media Group wants. Maybe this is just them trying to make their entrance into K-pop, or maybe they're trying to make a male Wuju Sonyo sort of thing. But yeah. We'll keep an eye on them, I guess.
Yeah, I think came out a week ago, but it only has 5,000 views, so not doing great. I mean
I mean, Narda is a small company, so.
Oh yeah, I've never even heard of any of these things. So other than I've heard of MakeStar, but I haven't heard of 10 or Ryan 5 or Narda Entertainment. So yeah, it happens. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, I like the song, but it didn't blow me away. Next we have Tia's debut digital single No More. It's a cover of the Unity song.
Yep.
But so yeah, I wanted to put this on the list because Tia was the maknae for Chocolate, which debuted in 2011 when she was 14, and so it's weird to see her now as an adult because she's 22 now or 21. But yeah, I like the song. It's not bad for an independent release. This is their personal YouTube account, so I assume it's completely independent because it credits the producer of the beat in the title of the music video. So I'm assuming she just like paid someone to make a beat for her.
And the whole concept of chocolate is that they're mixed race, right? Because her last name is Cuevas.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm guessing
she's half Korean.
And half
three
Spanish
of
or something
them
like
were half Korean, and then one of them was actually Korean.
Okay.
For chocolate. Well, there were 5 members that debut, but the one of them left like instantly, so I don't even know anything about that member. But yeah, I like the song, and like I said, this is like her personal YouTube channel because she has videos with like Amber and Danny on here, and like she has like actual videos like in a Vice video and stuff. So like, I think she just like straight up made a song to debut like on her own,
independently.
Yeah, I think it's completely independent because there doesn't seem to be any ties to an actual like company. So yeah, I wanted to point that out just because it's weird, but it was a good song. I'll be interesting to see where she goes. Next we have TST's single album Love Story.
God.
Oh no. Okay.
Dude, they did such a cutesy song too.
All right, so this is the breaking news that came out as of we're recording this, or the day before we're recording this, is TST, the member named Kyungha, this guy has been arrested or is sentenced to like 18 months in prison or something like that with because he committed the equivalent to sexual assault in Korea. Apparently this was something that happened prior to debut, and there were rumors floating around, but the accused or the victim in this case, when they first made the denials of the story, she filed an official report, and I'm guessing this is the outcome of it. And as a result, they have to stop all promotions. They were literally going to be on M Countdown like the same day and everything. So yeah, they're fucked. Basically, they have no future because they can't. I don't like a new group that doesn't have that's really not well known, that has this big of a scandal is almost DOA. I don't think you can pull. I don't think you can pull
juvenile sex protection too.
Yeah, because I'm guessing she was they were minors at some point, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But according to what it's stated on the report or whatever, he forced himself onto this girl, and that's what happened. So it's a shame because the song itself isn't bad, but yeah, if you got a fucking creep in the group or something like that, I don't know. That's. I honestly, the people I feel sorry for the most, or not outside of the victim, the other members don't deserve to get dragged to the mud like this. That must
be
suck
a glam
so
all over again.
Yeah, basically, it's where they get arrested, one member gets arrested, and the rest of the group just goes to shit because one guy's just
that's all they're known for. The group is known for.
Honestly, because have you heard of their TST or I forget?
No. The only reason I'd heard of them before this was because Aubrey and Cooper were talking about them in the group chat a week ago, saying how good this song was, and then their other stuff.
Yeah, and
so it's the first time I'd heard of them.
I'm sorry, but this is basically.
Oh wait,
I don't think there's.
TST is top secret. Okay.
Yeah, top secret.
Okay, I've heard of Top Secret.
They changed their name.
I know Top Secret. Okay, then I guess I have heard of them.
Yes, but basically, there's no way that this scandal will ever, or their music will ever overshadow this scandal. I think this is bad. This is really bad. And I mean, I don't want to put too many preliminary things, but I don't. They might have to either change the name of the group again or disband it or something like that, or I don't know. But yeah, this sucks. This really sucks.
Yep. Next, we have UV's digital single "Mother-in-Law" featuring Car the Garden. So this is the same duo that did "Itaewon Freedom" with JYP.
Actually turned out well, despite being a comedy song.
Yeah, how is this a? Well, because it's Car the Garden, so it's you're getting good vocals on this, but I was just how. this is good, and it's a parody song too, and like they have like weird mullets and like they're censoring nipples and stuff, and like I don't know. The song's about like mother-in-law and like there's bad like drama acting and shit. I don't know, but I actually the song is really enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah, they it's funny because the quality of music they put out's like good. Like Itaewon Freedom is just like a good 80s like synth pop song. It's just like, but it's ridiculous. And that's what this song is.
So I haven't heard much about UV before this, but it's a duo of Musi and Yoo Se-yoon, who is on SNL Korea and some other like variety shows.
Yoo Se-yoon's now one of the hosts of Weekly Idol.
Oh, he's that guy. Okay, so like it's literally continuing the tradition of like having comedian like rappers on hosting the show. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that totally makes sense.
Yep. Next.
Actually, it's literally 2 comedian rappers, and then wait, does what's her name? Does she rap as well?
Shin Young? No, she's their lead dancer, I think, of the one. Because what was it? It was
the Mother's one. Yeah.
Something 5.
Like that song is so popular for whatever reason.
No, that song blew up. Well, I mean, because it was like all of the most popular female comedians in Korea, and they made a song together.
Yeah. Because everyone knows the dance. Everyone knows the dance.
No, everyone, yeah. And then Songmin, who's an actual rapper. So next we have Wheeins. It's not really from anything, but it's easy. The acoustic version came out. Which is funny. This is what I expected when I heard that Wheein was getting a single or like a solo, and then the actual Easy came out, and I was like, whoa, this is completely different from what I expected. And now that this acoustic version's out, I'm like, hey, this is exactly what I expected.
This might be better than the original version. God, Wheein has to stop wrecking me at this point. This is getting too much now.
Happened.
Yeah, this is I really, really like this version. I love it when they, make nice stripped back acoustic versions of these type of songs. Like when Taeyeon came out with 1111, the acoustic version of that, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and she has the vocal chops to carry the song even though it's acoustic. So yeah, I want an entire Mamamoo acoustic album where they just sort of strip back acoustic versions of all their singles. It'd be so good.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have Xeno T's Japanese re-debut single, Andrew's turn. Japanese squigglies.
It is Doko ni itemo, which is like something with like where, I don't know, like I put into Google Translate, it's like wherever you are or something like that. I don't know. So it's a corny type of song, I guess. This was formerly known as Top Dog, but I don't know why they're making their debut in Japan first before making their debut in Korea. I don't know. Top Dog used to have Atom, also known as Kim Sung-yeon, who was one of the members of JBJ, Produce 101 sort of thing. So I feel like they wanted to rename the group because they were going away from I guess the style of Top Dog, and also they didn't want to be like overshadowed by Kim Sung-yeon. I mean, he kind of left the group because doing left? JBJ. Yeah, he left the group.
Wasn't Oijin from UNB or whatever in that as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Oijin was
Unit.
too.
Yeah, so I feel like they sort of wanted to restart the group, so that's why they changed the name. But yeah, this was I enjoyed this, like future bass, good pronunciation of the Japanese. So I don't know why they could just make the song in Korean and I think it'd do well. So but yeah, it's weird. I don't think I've ever seen a group debut in Japan before they debuted in Korea before. Like I honestly, like trying to think back, I don't think so.
Oh no, sorry, it was Hojun and Biju were on the unit. Neither of them made it though.
Mm-hmm.
Legion's from I can't remember the name of his group. I'll look it up. You guys keep talking.
Anyway.
Oh, he's from Big Flow. That's right.
Okay.
Big Flow.
Wait, what was?
Legion's from Big Flow.
Oh, wait, who was that? Somebody was from Top Dog.
There were two. It's
in the unit.
Yeah, I named it Hojun and Biju but neither of them made it to.
Okay.
One got 39th and one got 25th.
Okay, so not amazing, but they did well.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, how many people were on the unit?
There was like 60 for each.
No, never mind. They didn't do that great then.
25 is okay.
25 is pretty good, but like the 39th was not the greatest.
Yeah.
That's like first or second cut.
It was second. Next we have Young Jun Hyung from Highlights, full-length album Goodbye 20s, the title track Go Away.
I remember when his first solo single came out, I hated it because he had like a kind of a whiny voice that I didn't like, but this was more enjoyable. I feel like his vocal performance in this was more enjoyable. So, yeah, great instrumentals, really colorful MV, great like
Corvette.
Classic, Corvette Stingray. Oh my god! And also, I'm just kind of triggered seeing all of the cassette tapes with like the tape pulled out because that was me over the weekend trying to get my cassette player to work and everything. Long story, but yeah, it even got a bit of choreography in it. So yeah, this was a good song.
Yep.
Next we have Yoon Jung Shin's monthly melody project single Frame.
This is kind of it's basically Yoon Jung Shin doing his best Santana impression. Like it's a really like Latin vibe, like rock vibe type of song, and yeah, it's enjoyable. We actually get to talk about it because it's not like a ballad, so we'd actually have something to say about it. Also, I looked up the model. The model, her name is she's a French-born, half Korean, half Serbian model named Tiana Tolsty, who is under YGK Plus.
Maybe she'll be on. Is she in Produce?
No,
because there are YGK Plus people on.
Yeah, that was
48.
Produce
48.
Yeah.
No, not was she. Is she? That's what I said.
No, she's not.
Yeah, but apparently she's only 23. She looks way older than that.
I was convinced you only put this on the spreadsheet because of her ears.
No, actually, legitimately, I like the song. I love Santana, so it's. Yoon Jung Shin has the voice for that too.
Yeah, and finally we have Yoona from Girls' Generation and Lee Sang-soon's digital single To You. This is Yoona vocal highlight, which we never get, and it's really good.
Anything by anyone from SNSD is a 10 out of 10 as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
And I'm perfectly okay with Yoona just doing ballads.
Except Jessica stuff.
We
did not give that stuff a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no. That's not a 10 out of 10. But I would say, like Yoona, she can do ballads for the rest of her life, and I'd enjoy every single one of them because her voice is just perfect for that. Like, I'm fine if she just never returns to idol music because I feel like this is like she's finally getting to shine in this because I feel like most people only kind of knew her for like, oh, she's the pretty one, but like she like.
She was the visual. She never got a ton of lines or anything.
Yeah, but I mean, she's doing songs like she's doing like dramas in China. She's doing songs in Chinese. She's doing like all these like she's more than just a pretty face. So I'm glad that she's getting to. I'm glad that all of them are getting to do solo music and showing, just like it's not just like the TTS and Jessica that were the talents in Soshi. So yeah, these are great.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the show. See you later.
Yeah, we just leave.
Do we have anything upcoming? Just before we
eventually
leave?
Need to edit these unboxings, but I'm going to Austin this weekend. So hopefully next week I will have those edited.
I'm going to try to edit the rows again because it's just been busy. I was away last weekend, and I'm trying to pack when I move in a couple weeks. So hopefully that'll be up before we go to KCON. And I know Jacob has to go to sleep, so...
Dude, I'm literally screwed for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I know, same. I always am.
I gotta get up super early for a flight.
Oh, man, what's your flight tomorrow?
That's not actually... Well, it's 8:30, but the airport's like an hour and 15 minutes away, so...
That's fun. Well, have fun in Austin. Have fun sleeping. I'll be going to Chuck E. Cheese on Saturday because my little cousin's having his birthday, so shout out to him.
Shout out to weird animatronic animals singing songs.
Hopefully I don't get a Five Nights at Freddy's sort of thing.
All right. So, thank you, and good night.
Stay sleepy.
They
Throbbingly sleepy. Throbbingly sleepy.